What's up, guys? It's me, John, again. Just a quick update on my tomatoes, my cucumbers, uh, jalapenos, stuff like that. I've got a really cool one that I talked about in my last video. um, it's called a Carolina Reaper. You've probably heard of it. It's actually the hottest pepper in the world as of today. And believe it or not, it's actually over a month old and it's that small. Yep, it grows really slow. I think the hotter the pepper, the slower it's going to grow, because the cayenne pepper is taking off, the jalapenos are taking off, and needless to say, I'm well aware that tomatoes are not peppers, but they grow so fast. We're gonna show you what they look like. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So this is the cayenne pepper. I trimmed the top of it. I guess you call it topping, or you can call it pruning. Either way, it totally works. Totally works. I don't know how well you can see it, but you can see the old leaves. The old leaves are a lot bigger. They were the first ones there. The baby leaves are surprisingly still there, even though they're so wide they're sticking out of the cup. But when I topped the top of it, a bunch of new growth came out from in between the stem, the main stem, and the older leaves, which was expected. Honestly though, I didn't know it was going to work out this good, or this well anyway, because prior to seeing a bunch of videos on YouTube, especially Ray's channel at Praxis, I had no idea that this was a thing that people did. And I think it's an awesome idea, because although it was looking really good and I didn't want to trim it, the top of it at the time when I took it off looked exactly like the four new stems that are coming out right now. So I don't have one main stem anymore. Well, I do, but I basically have four now, which is awesome. And I started it at the perfect time because, well, I topped it at the perfect time, and the reason why is because it wasn't too old and it wasn't too young for this to happen. As you can see, it looks really good. I'm excited. So if you don't believe me that the top looks exactly the same, here's the top of it. Yep, it's still alive somehow. It's been over a week, I think, since I topped it, but that's the top of it, the original top. I put rooting powder on the bottom of it and stuck it in the dirt or the soil, and I just give it some water every once in a while. And to tell you the truth, it doesn't look like it's dying at all. It doesn't look like it's I mean, I think it's gonna grow, but I don't know. Maybe not. I'll let you know if it does. I don't know. I hope it does. That'd be pretty cool. To tell you the truth, I don't really have any room for any more plants in here. As you can see, the tomatoes are just going crazy. The two that are in the giant pot, they're like 1.5 to 2 feet tall already. So since September 8th, today is the 22nd of September, so they've grown almost another foot basically. they look amazing. One of the things I did, since I don't have enough room, oh god, since I don't have enough room in here to be you know, growing a farm, I took some of the tomato plants that I had in the solo cups, and I trimmed the top of it right off. I topped it just to see if I could actually get some suckers to grow, and here they are. It's going to be kind of funny to see what happens. It's a goofy looking plant right now because I did that, but I didn't want it to get any taller because I'm going to let the bigger ones do what they want to do. And the ones in the solo cup, I'm just gonna, I topped them both, and I'm gonna see what happens, and if they start flowering eventually, I'm gonna try to get tomatoes off of them. It's gonna be kind of funny. Yep, so we'll see what happens with that. One of the things that I'm kind of curious about are the cucumbers. Here is the cucumber, the big one anyway. I've got two others. There's one, and there's one too. And there's Carolina Reaper. Amazing. Anyway, back to the cucumbers. I don't know what if you can see it, but the edge of the oldest leaves are starting to turn yellow. And it looks like it's just sort of struggling for some reason. I don't know if it's magnesium deficiency. Apparently that's a big one for cucumbers, and apparently if I take Epsom salt and I spray it, well, with water obviously, if I spray it on the leaves, it'll heal itself in about a week. I don't know if it's worth it though. I think I'm just gonna see what happens if it gets really bad, because honestly it's not that bad, but if it gets really bad I'll probably do something different. I mean, I gotta keep at least one of these. I just want to make sure that I can actually do this inside, because I've seen people do it and it would be pretty sweet if I could do it too. That is the grape tomato. It looks like crap. I don't know what's going on with it. It looks mutated. It's been struggling for over a week, probably 3 weeks now actually. I'm probably just going to end up getting rid of it. I don't think it's going to do anything good for me. There's some basil still in the back. I repotted it, transplanted it into a bigger pot, and the reason why was because they're getting jumbled up. Didn't have enough room. They still don't really have enough room next to each other, but I'm just going to let them take off because they're a hardy plant and they'll do what they want to do. They won't die, that's for sure. I also had to trim a few of them out just to give them more room, but yeah, there's plenty of basil in there, and there will be plenty of tomatoes, so that's exciting. Yep, so that is the update. I think it's the third update. Sorry it took so long for me to update everything, but I've just been busy, and I'm excited, definitely excited. Everything here is doing really well for the most part. Especially excited for the Carolina Reaper. I can't wait to see what that thing's gonna do, and I'll keep you updated on it so that you can see what happens with it. That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe, like the video if you want, if you like it. If you don't like it, that's cool too. Like I said before, I'm just doing this for fun. I don't know. I don't really have anything tied into this. It's just an experiment. And yeah, so I'll see you later. Thanks.